Well, hello, it's Unlimited. I'm back with my One Piece episode 754 and 755 review. So, first off, we're going to have 754, so let's get into it. So, we start off with Luffy swinging through the trees, which I found pretty funny. You know, Luffy swinging from the trees like a monkey, in his name, Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah, you get it. Haha, funny one. But yeah, we have Luffy swinging through the trees, and there's somebody watching him. Don't know who it is yet, but somebody's watching Luffy and keeping an eye on him. Straight after then, Luffy ends up getting kind of attacked by, well, he thinks they're monsters. He turns around and he sees these big black shadows behind him. So, yeah, Luffy's kind of in a bit of trouble straight away. But, see if we can get out of it now this time. So then we have Carrot and a dog. I think her name is Wanda. Them two then basically go and find Luffy. Because, they crashed into Usopp, Zoro, Robin, Frankie, Law, and then she tells, Wanda tells Carrot, go and find something, like, go and find Luffy. She jumps up in the air, like don't know how many feet, God, she can jump out, because she's a rabbit. Yeah, she jumps up in the air, finds Luffy, and then Wanda tells the others something bad's happened. Something's happened to the others that came here. So Sanji, Brook, Chopper, Nami. Something's bad happened to them, but she won't clarify what it is. She says something's happened, and a corpse is lying on the floor over there somewhere. Which, to be honest, I'm pretty sure this is Brook. They think he's dead, but they don't know he's a devil fruit user and he's not dead yet. So I'm guessing that's Brook, who's on the floor dead, apparently. I'm guessing Nami and all them are injured. We'll have to see about this next episode, though. But I'm pretty sure it's Brook lying on the floor. Yeah, so we have Brook again. We have Wanda tells them that somebody's injured. Go this way, this way, this way. And then you'll reach one of your friends and will come get you. So they leave then to go and find Luffy. And then Robin keeps on talking about cannibalism. I don't know why, like, are they cannibals? Did they eat meat? Did they eat people? And she keeps on going on about that. And Usopp then starts imagining all these strange and weird things they're going to do to them. And he's just out of his mind. Then we find out that Bibbo, I think his name was, Law's crewmate, what's it called? What is it now? Like a polar bear? You found out that was a minx before, and that he was from this island, which is pretty cool, to be honest. But when he was a baby, he got sent away. He moved as soon as he was born or something, so he didn't really know this island. But Law has his Viva card, so they were gonna go and find Bibbo. Then Luffy and the bull have a massive fight. Yeah, them monsters what attack Luffy. One of them's a bull and one of them's a monkey. And the monkey's just sitting there watching, surprised that Luffy can fight the bull. But it's basically like a bullfight. They both Luffy's not using his hands basically. He's using his hands to hold on to the bull now and again. He's mostly using his head. They like headbutt each other all the time, like a bullfight. It was fun to watch, I gotta say. I really enjoyed it. But they don't know that. They don't know what rubber is. And Luffy's like, I'm a rubber man. And they're like, what? What's rubber? So they don't know that Luffy's immune to electric. Because the bull can give off electric. And so it's not having any effect on Luffy because he's rubber. And so Luffy's not getting hurt by it at all. So this goes on for a couple of minutes then. The bull and Luffy just hitting each other. Like the bull knocking Luffy away, Luffy knocking the bull away, blah blah blah. And then Luffy kind of gets saved by a banana and red cloth. Yeah, Luffy gets saved by a banana and red cloth. Don't see that every day, do you? And we find out that the leader of these two guardians and like leader of all these other people because Luffy didn't even know he was surrounded at the time, which was surprising because Luffy can use Haki, so he normally knows like his surroundings, and for him not to be able to detect any of them, they are pretty good, you gotta say. So Luffy was surrounded, but Wanda then, clears everything up and tells him to go away. We found out Pedro was the one who was looking at watching Luffy. We don't know who Pedro is, but we know Pedro was there watching, and he sounded everybody to retreat. So the others then basically didn't listen to the minks and went wandering through the town and found things like claw marks, elephant footprints, torture devices, and like the town was in ruins, and they all found out this happened about 2 weeks ago. So the others were involved somehow, but we don't know how yet. But it was people were living there about 2 weeks ago before this. And Wanda tells Luffy then what happened, that Jack did all this destruction to the island, really. It was Jack did all this. So I can't wait to see who Jack is and what's gonna happen. And then something happened, and then and we find out, and then Wanda tells said Luffy, something's happened to your friends, and it kind of leaves off there. So we don't know what has happened to Luffy's friends yet, Nami, Usopp, or his crew. We'll have to see in the next episode, which will be reviewed right after this one. So I'm going to give this one I really enjoyed it, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. But that's it for this review. I'll start talking for the next review in a minute. So we're back now with episode 755 review. So let's get into this one. So the water basically falls down from the giant's nose, really. Is it the trunk? That's what I was looking for. So the water flies down from the trunk and basically floods the whole island. And yeah, it floods the island and just makes water pop up everywhere. So Luffy, Carrot, and Wanda, and then Zoro and his group, and Bibbo, all them now have to try to find higher ground. So you see that for a minute. And Luffy also getting washed away because the water goes over, or seawater and Luffy don't mix. So Luffy ends up getting dragged along with the current. Carrot tries to save him. Luffy nearly gets eaten by a shark. Oh my god. Nice full day for Luffy that is. Gets attacked. Gets nearly hit by a shark because he's defenseless. Gets saved by Carrot. So that's all good. So we see the samurais making their way back up to Zou. And I gotta say this, I feel really sorry for them drawings that, is it Kisame? Oh, I can't remember his name now. Oh, the one who draws. I feel sorry for for all them things he draws. They struggle all the time. First the bird, then the dragon, and now this cat. They struggle all the time. I feel really sorry for them. Yeah, so they're trying to make their way up to Zou, and they get halfway there, and then the water pours down and makes them basically start from square one. But this time they do have a monkey with them, which, is talking, and tells them that this happens every day, it happens 2 times every day. And so, basically you have them washed back, and it provides them with food and water as well. Like, the fishes come from the seawater, and you got water to drink, all that stuff. So it provides with food and water, so they're happy about it. Bibbo then tells Luffy to basically tell Law he's there, because apparently he can't leave that forest, because he's getting protected. So Bibbo is asking Luffy to tell him, which, if Luffy does or not, unless he forgets, because Luffy. So Bibbo then just kind of, they all separate then. Bibbo goes where he is with his crew, with the crew. Luffy, Wanda and Carrot move on then, back to find Nami. Usopp then sees Carrot eating Luffy and tells everybody that was funny. Carrot's eating Luffy and then Usopp's still screaming, and then that just page when Robin goes, "They are a cannibal tribe." I was laughing. It was pretty funny. But we find out later on it was Carrot just nibbling at Luffy's ear. Nothing eating or anything like cannibalism, nothing like that. So we see flashbacks what actually happened on the island, on Zou, like when it got attacked. When we go to them torture devices, and we have Wanda crying. Luffy's trying to hold his tongue, not say anything. But it is hard. And we see like flashbacks like what happened, like Jack was torturing he was trying to find somebody. We don't know who he was trying to find, but Jack was trying to find somebody on the island. We don't know who that is yet, so hopefully find out soon who what happened and why they were attacking. Wanda then tells Luffy then that Jack actually went after the Navy, who had Doflamingo, and sunk 2 of their ships as well, but then kind of got attacked themselves because you had the ex-Fleet Admiral and somebody, and like Fujitora and all them, they were all on one ship. So I doubt that, Jack would have survived for long. But then apparently there was no report of Jack's death, so Jack might have actually got away. So we don't know yet if Jack's still alive or not. But we'll have to see, won't we? Luffy then wants to explore Zou with everybody when he's having a great time just running around the whole place. And everyone finally arrives and try and protect Luffy when they know nothing. I've gotta say, Usopp using Zoro like that, I was literally laughing my head off. That was the funniest part of the episode. When he kind of imitated to be Zoro, put his hand out and then put his hand on his swords and then just said like quotes of Zoro's. I was literally laughing my head off. I can't believe it. That was just so funny. And then Wanda tells him, "I think you're mistaken, but we're here anyway." And they open the gates then to the Minx tribe. We see Nami and Chopper then. Finally, we see them again anyway after a while. Nami's in new clothes, Chopper's in new clothes. I don't know what Chopper's wearing, God. And we find out Nami's sleeping on a sheep. Which, sheep are comfortable and she's sleeping on it. But she's happy to hear that everybody's on Zou basically and they're all there. So they run out then try and find them all. And we all find out that the Minx are friendly people. They're a friendly tribe and nothing to worry about. Which is good to know. Seems that, they kind of help Luffy out and everything, so we kind of knew they were friendly. And then Zoro says, "Oh, your people, or was it? I think it was your, I can't remember what you called now, but like your people are blah blah blah." And Wanda tells him that. Wanda basically tells him that humans are minks as well, but they are monkey minks. Humans are monkey minks, basically, which I found pretty cool. The fact that the minks don't think of themselves as separate beings, but think of them as part of humans, kind of thing. So like the humans are monkey minks. Then you got like dog minks, stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. But the humans are lesser minks because they have less hair. They're called lesser minks because they have less hair. And then Wanda just licks Luffy then again. Don't know what's that about, she just licks Luffy. Nami and Chopper finally meet everybody then, and they run up to them. Chopper jumps into Usopp's arms. Nami runs into Luffy's arms. But as soon as Nami hugs Luffy, her face changes, Everyone sees it. They're all shocked. Don't even know what's going on. She starts crying and says, "I'm sorry." Now, we don't know what she's sorry about. We don't know what's happened on Zoe. We've only seen Chopper and Nami. We've not seen Momo. We've not seen Brock, and we've not seen Sanji. So them three missing. Nami saying she's sorry. Oh my god, what has happened on Zoe? What's happened on Zoe? Why are they not together? So I can't wait until see what happened. Oh my god, can't wait now. But this episode, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed this one. It was funny. It was all over. I loved this episode. I don't know more about it. I really enjoyed it. So 9 out of 10 for this episode. I say thanks for watching, and next time I'll see you. Bye. Sit back, relax, enjoy some anime.